Today's recipe is going to be very easy and simple, and as you can see, we have a new host.
Yeah, my name is Alan and I'm willing to learn to become the greatest chef in the world.
And we are going to be preparing a very wonderful, very delicious beef and pumpkin stew recipe, which is going to turn out
amazing.
Yeah. We have some beautiful pumpkin leaves, and this is a bunch. You can double or triple the recipe to make some more for your family. We have some meat, that is beef, tomatoes, onions, seasoning cubes, and cooking oil. The recipe is very simple. We are going to start off by placing a pot over high flame. Then you're going to be adding in our chopped up beef.
Yeah, this is about half a kilo of meat. Going to put it in and add in a jug full of water and cover the pot for the meat to boil.
And we're going to be boiling for around 10 to 15 minutes or until the beef is nice and tender. As our meat is boiling, we're going to be prepping up our clean pumpkin leaves. So we are going to move over a little bit, and it's very easy to prep up pumpkin leaves. As you can see, it's green, of course. We have a green leafy vegetable which has tiny spikes, tiny freaking spikes. So what you're going to do is we're going to remove the fiber of the stalk together with the leaves. And it's so easy because we're just going to hold the top, snap, pull the leaves. So that is what we're going to be doing, and it's very easy. So I'm going to show you another one. Is it easy?
Yeah.
We'll see in a minute. Snap, pull, snap, pull. And it's going to be very easy because the stalk is pliable. So I'm going to show you another one. Very easy. Pull. And you'll notice that as you pull the fiber, it goes all the way to the leaf. Huh?
Now let me try.
Yeah.
Pull off.
Very easy. I'm going to check on my beef, which is cooking. Cover and let it continue cooking. Yes. Very easy.
Yeah.
So you can speed up the pace, and it's going to be very fast. Just like that. Remove the fibers. So I'm going to help out so that we can finish off removing the fibers.
So I actually thought it was hard.
Yes.
But now I've realized it's actually easy. Just taking the leaf, pulling the what is it called?
Fiber.
The fiber up the leaf, and then you are done.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Yeah. Pick another one. It's actually easy and fun.
Yep. Wow.
And now I'm
you're learning. I can see you're learning.
Yeah, I'm learning, but now I'm going to need your help. Yeah.
2 hands are better than 1. Is that a saying, or it's 2 heads? In this case, it is 2 hands are better than 1. Yeah. So I'm super fast when removing the fiber because I'm used to it. As you can see, this one is already prepped up. As you can see, it's just so easy. Easy peasy.
So what's the purpose of removing the fiber?
As you can see, you don't want this in your food.
Oh.
Yeah.
When you cook it, it does not like
break down.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. You'll have a chewy texture to the pumpkin leaves.
I get it.
Yeah. Now it's time to chop up our pumpkin leaves, and because we have already prepped up onions and tomatoes, it's going to be just chopping up the pumpkin leaves. Hold the pumpkin leaves in a bunch. Then use your sharp knife and chop it to pieces. You usually do that.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
The beef is almost done cooking. I'm going to cover and let it cook for around 5 more minutes. You see, you are a pro. So we are going to cut the pumpkin leaves into average pieces, just medium sizes. Not a must for you to cut the pumpkin leaves into small pieces because we are going to be cooking for a while and it's going to break down. And if you are a pro also, I've seen you.
Nah.
Yes, I've
No, I'm
seen
not.
you. I've seen you chop while holding. How is it using a chopping board?
Easy.
I'm used to chopping using a chopping board because it's not easy for you to cut yourself.
But I already did.
Hi. So I'm going to help him out because there's a tiny cut on his finger.
Our beef is ready, so now we're going to add in our oil.
How many tablespoons are you adding?
Like, let's say 3 or something.
2 is enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Add in 1 medium onion. Stir up. The aroma in the kitchen is so good.
And you'll notice that the beef is searing as the onions are cooking.
Yeah.
And we're getting that nice aroma.
Yeah. So after a few minutes, we're going to add in our tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
So after adding in our tomatoes, we're going to stir up for like 5 minutes.
I'm almost done chopping up my pumpkin leaves because in a minute or so we are going to be adding into the pot. So next we're going to be seasoning the beef.
And we're going to add in 2 Royco cubes.
Yeah, you can choose to add beef or veggie cubes.
So this is actually beef.
Yeah. You're doing well.
I know.
You know.
Yes, I know. So after adding your tomatoes, you notice that the beef is becoming saucy, and it looks great.
So it's getting saucy because the tomatoes are cooking down. As you're chopping up your veggies, you have to be super careful because you don't want to injure yourself because the knife is very sharp.
The beef is tasty.
When everything is ready, you're going to be adding in your pumpkin leaves, which are looking lovely. Get everything from the bowl. Then the next step is going to be covering the pot. Reduce the flame to medium. Then you're going to cook for around 8 to 10 minutes at most because you're going to be also cooking the pumpkin leaves and potatoes. You can add in a splash of water, but before you add in the water, the pumpkin leaves are going to wilt down and release their own water. And that is going to take around a minute or two.
Okay.
As you can see, they have wilted down to around 3 cups of pumpkin leaves, and it was quite a lot. So once you're done Just cover and let everything simmer for 8 to 10 minutes.
So after 3 minutes, you're going to check your seasoning and test whether the salt is enough. So I'm going to test it.
You're going for the pumpkin leaves.
If
it was me, I would go for the meat.
Let me take one actually.
Yeah, you're going to take if it's tender. How is it?
The beef is tender. The salt is it's quite enough.
But we need some more.
We need some more. We need some. So now you're going to add in your salt to give the pumpkin leaves taste.
That is to season.
Yeah, to season. We're going to stir the pumpkin leaf so
it already looks very delicious.
Yeah.
So we're going to cover and simmer for another 4 minutes.
After the pumpkin leaves are cooked, you're going to test whether the salt is great. Yeah, it is. So
everything is looking perfect.
Yeah, everything is great. So we're going to turn off the pot, and there you have it.
Yes, we're going to turn off the flame, not the pot, and then I'm going just to make sure everything is okay. Give my pot a stir. I believe in you.
Yeah,
but I have to check. The pumpkin leaves are soft. You'll notice there is a difference.
Yeah, they're soft.
They're very soft, well seasoned. The meat is tender, and we are ready to serve. After 30 minutes, our beef and pumpkin stew is ready and it's looking gorgeous.
You can serve it with ugali, chapati, or even rice.
Yeah, even rice. Yeah. And the meat is tender. Don't forget that. It's very tender because we boiled the meat first, then we added in our pumpkin leaves and also boiled together with the pumpkin leaves. So everything is just perfect. Yes. Also, you can meal prep this delicious stew, keep it in your freezer, and enjoy during the rest of the week.